YouTube. I thought I would do a little hello Lyra lady. We have a puppy because I'm watching my parents' dogs this weekend, so figured I'd have a little chat with you guys out in the garden. Because it is so pretty out here, and it's probably one of my favorite things about my parents' house when I come to stay here for a bit. But I want to talk to you guys today about the Broom Closet and how that has come up for me and some of the privileges that I get just from having a very understanding, open family, things like that. So I have been pretty spiritual into the metaphysical stuff. Really has vibed with me for probably my entire life. I have a mother who's very into all of that. I don't know if any of you guys know about the Seth books. It's a pretty prevalent thing in the metaphysical community. And both my parents basically, your thoughts create your reality type of deal. And I think that's very, very powerful to be raised in that type of house. We would go to church every once in a while, but even being in a very Christian-dominant society, I never felt pressured to be Christian or Catholic or any of those type of things, even though both my rest of my family comes from more of a Catholic upbringing and or a Baptist, Southern Baptist kind of upbringing, or Armenian Orthodox. There's basically a lot of different types of Christianity going on. And so when I decided about 2 months ago now, to really dive into witchcraft, because it seemed to just meet up with all the things that had kind of really vibed with me for a long time. I didn't feel any resistance to it in my family, which is pretty cool. I really try hard not to have any sort of secrecy in my life. There was a time with friends, family, relationships. I think everyone kind of goes through these periods at times where there are so many secrets and so many things that are just really bogging you down, and it really hindered me in becoming the person I actually wanted to be. So ever since then, I have been very, very aware of what secrets I keep, what I tell, what lies I even tell myself, and I don't like keeping any from anybody. There are some things that I'm like, everyone doesn't need to know my entire story, even though I am broadcasting myself on the internet here, but to me it's very, very important to remain open as possible, especially the people who I'm close with. So for my family-wise, I almost found Wicca that afternoon. I was like, Mom, have you heard of this thing? Have you looked at this thing? This seems really interesting. I'm really, really into it. And she was very, very encouraging, very yeah, no, go out and explore it, whatever. She came out later, she goes, yeah, no, in the 80s and 90s, when we had found out about Wicca at our age, it was very kind of culty in the mainstream media. So I had to do a little bit of educationing, get rid of that ignorance, because they were aware, probably my parents were both aware, that it was kind of what is this thing that she's doing? Is she going off with these crazy people and about to join a cult? It's no. This is a very good, enlightened path that I'm following. And once I explained it a little more, they seemed very, very receptive. My sister was extremely receptive and understanding. So I have the great privilege of having family that is really of similar mindset to me, and of also just very open to, if we do have differences, that we're both no, you can go explore whatever you want. I totally respect your beliefs and your faith and what things interest you. That being said, hi boo-boos. There can't be a video without the boo-boos, right? I can't believe my entire witchy video was outside. And we didn't have a boo-boo time. Well, come here, come say hello. Meow, meow, and nothing. We got animals everywhere. And I do live by myself, so that also gives me a lot of advantages. I have, the altar, with my altar tour, I have a full ability to just set up a huge altar if I want to in my house, because I pay for it by myself and no one else can tell me what to do in the space, which is pretty damn cool. I also have the ability to, control who I want in my life throughout this point. And while I do have friends who are, not religious at all, they kind of look at religion or any sort of spirituality and see it as silly, which is totally cool. That's, you do you, have fun. But for me, I really, I have some really good friends too who are awesome and have been spiritual, and I miss that aspect a lot. I realized when I found Wicca that there are a lot of things that I kind of always put my spirituality in a back burner, and I don't want to do that anymore. I wanted to really make it a big integral part of my life. And so with that comes also, what do I want from a partner? Since I'm single and I am dating, how do you date as a witch? That is a very big thing, and especially if you're keeping any of this witchy stuff secret. At what point do you reveal it? At what point do we bring up the religion talk in a relationship? And since I've been dating very casually, it hasn't really come up, but now there is a guy who is making a reoccurring appearance in my life. So what does that mean? We've talked here and there about things. Our ideology does seem to line up a little bit, but there are some things that are like, well, yeah, there's that, and then there's I'm a witch. Like, these are two very separate, but overlapping at the same time things. And there's a hesitance. I've thought about a while, like, well, how could I pack up part of my altar? Or put away parts of things in my own house? Or should I not wear a pentagram ring around certain people because, oh, they might find out, it might be weird. Well, I think if that is what situation you are in, that is totally fine. For me, I realized that doesn't resonate as much with me as I thought it would, where I'd be like, no, I'm going to let certain people know in my life, the people closest to me. I don't like that. I like to be as open as possible, and since I have the privilege and the opportunity to be, I don't see a reason why I would limit myself in any way, shape, or form with that. That's why I put myself on the internet, broadcasting my path as I've started it, because I like that openness. I like that ability to immediately connect with anybody who would be interested in things I'm interested in. And if I'm new or beginning on it, then great, and if you don't like it, then I hope that whoever I encounter who's site that has the maturity to go, okay, cool, that's for you, not for me. We'll move along. But a relationship is entirely different. Like, I can't just disagree with you on something. That's one thing where I'm like, I would really love to hear any male witches. Like, what is your perspective on any of this? In general. Because I know, I'm kind of wondering, would I want to date a male witch? Would I want to date someone who is going to understand exactly what I'm talking about? Who's going to vibe with me on that scale? Could I date anybody who was like, no, I don't believe in any of that stuff, and you do you? I don't necessarily think I could, which is very weird. So with my current lover, never know what to call them when they're like, you're dating, but they're like your whatever zone. You're like, I'm with you, but I don't really know what we are. Is it headed somewhere serious? Is it not? I don't know. My lover, basically. I think I'm just gonna have my altar out. I think I'm just going to wear my ring and wear my whatever other witchy emblems I feel like it. I was for a while changing the conversations when he would ask, like, well, what did you do this weekend or anything like that. I would like leave out anything witchy entailed. He does not know I have a YouTube channel. Again, if he finds it, I kind of like, whatever, cool. But I haven't been broadcasting it to him. I think I'm going to continue a little more in that right word, but instead of actively hiding little pieces of myself, I'm going to be a little more open with it. Because I want a partner who is spiritual in that way, and I want a partner who's awesome, who can understand and really align with me in that manner. I think I'm just going to take that idea and apply it to every other aspect of my life too. You know, I eventually want to make witchcraft a huge part of my life in every aspect. Because I think it is something, a lot of my beliefs and things that really touch on that just do naturally do that. So I'd love for it to overlap in every way, shape, and form. Eventually I'd love to turn artistic witchy stuff into my career, start my own witchy publishing company, all about like pagan books and implements and things of that nature. Comic books would be great too. Also, you know, everything with that, that's what I want. I want all aspects of my life to kind of interweave and flow and overlap a lot. I don't like some people can compartmentalize. I can speak really well. I'm not one of those people. I really like to, I like everything overlapping. I don't like when I have to be like, you're over here and you're over here and this is this aspect and this, like, I like things to all interweave and be that way. And I need to find somebody who is okay with all aspects of me then, because they're going to have to realize that all aspects of me are going to interweave into all aspects of our relationship regardless. So yeah, those are just kind of my thoughts on the Broom Closet and how I am trying very hard to have never been it and to just be out of it. If you are it, of course, you know, do what's good for you. Be safe. What you feel comfortable with. These are just my thoughts and opinions. Total disclaimer here, because I don't want anyone to ever look at this video. I hope I embolden anybody who feels I want to be free, but do only what's good for you and what's safe for you, what's right for you. This is what's right for me. So, I make new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Please like and subscribe down below. Comment what anyone else's feelings are about being witchy in public or private or any of those things. Especially since I'm new, I really would love to hear overarching older witches, how they've maybe come in and out of the closet. I also live in Phoenix, Arizona, so that really allows me, this is a very big spiritual community here. I have a lot of easy access to things that people who would align with my thinking, which is pretty damn cool. So yeah, have a great day, guys.